Heather Cisco, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the accommodation theory. Basically, I'm going to be informing you about what the accommodation theory is, who created it, and what my viewpoints have been, and the pros and cons to how it helps or doesn't help, or ways we could use it. So basically, let me start off by telling you a little bit about what the theory is and means. So the accommodation theory is a theory that all people adapt their behavior to others to some extent. So basically the theory is that speakers adjust their speaking style to listeners to either gain social approval or achieve a greater communication effectiveness. This theory was developed by Howard Gaines in the 1970s, and Howard Gaines was a professor at the University of California, and he taught communication, so that was like his strong point. And according to him, he believed that people try to emphasize or minimize their social differences when interacting with others. So for me, the way I understood it was that with the accommodation theory, you're basically changing the way you speak to someone, whether that be face-to-face or whatever, to help them better understand what you're saying. So you change your tone in your voice or anything along that manner to better assist them, or to get something from it, like I said earlier, social approval or achieve greater communication effectiveness. It's basically for the other person to understand what you're saying. That is how I understand it. This theory also has to do with people changing the manner in which they speak face to face, like I said earlier, which combines the links between language, context, and identity. So you're changing what you are and what you're saying for the other person to better accommodate their needs and to get your point across. Basically, that's how I understand it. I think we use this theory, or could use it, every day, whether that be in like a social setting or most importantly like a work setting. I even think we could use it while shopping at a store or eating out at a restaurant. I just think that when interacting with someone and meeting new people, we use this theory when we are adjusting to communicate by minimizing the social differences that you and that person could have. I also think that this accommodation theory kind of lets us have like an intellectual sensitivity between like people and different cultures, and just better understanding all the way around. So some pros and cons that came from this theory are that sometimes we may not be able to communicate better with others that share the same experiences and cultural backgrounds. So it just helps just to communicate all around. We change the way we're communicating to, kind of put those cultural differences and backgrounds like aside and communicate the same. So by us being open and able to use the accommodation theory to adjust our communication style, it makes it easier for people who are different from us and provides us with a better understanding, and we also learn new things. So I think when we use the accommodation theory and we adapt to other people's cultural differences and everything like that, it's only helping us just learn new things and adapt to how they are and to their culture. So with all that being said, and a little summary, is accommodation theory is we basically change the way we're speaking to someone for them to better understand or to get our point across and to gain social approval. So I hope you enjoyed my little speech of accommodation theory, and kind of gave you a better understanding of what it means, what theory means, who created it, and kind of how we use it even still today, or maybe you could take with you in the future later on, and you can also see how you use it daily. So thanks for watching.